Number 8, which revision of sentence 10 best establishes the main idea of the third paragraph? Okay, so let's go back up. So 10 is the first sentence in the third paragraph, and the second paragraph doubted the veracity of the claim and the legend and the reports of panic from reported alien invasion in paragraph 1. Paragraph 3, what does it talk about? Proof of ulterior motive. Not clear what that's going on there. But for instance, the ratings indicate a mere 2% listened to the broadcast. Pressers also debate the validity of the report based on a survey several weeks after the broadcast. Just because it was unsettling doesn't mean it was terror. The ratings revealed that fewer than 1 million people had even listened to the broadcast. They said over 1 million people panicked. So this is all essentially data or facts supporting the idea that really it wasn't as far blown or that the claims in the original paragraph were exaggerated. Okay, so maybe we need to sort of transition into that. They doubted it, and then here's the data that shows that it really was exaggerated. So I don't know. Let's go back and see if we have any answers that match that. A, proof of ulterior motives is scarce, thus weakening the claim of the two professors. There were scarce ulterior motives. That might make sense, but that's really not the best introduction to establish the idea of the third paragraph, which is data that shows the whole thing was exaggerated. Let's see B. Proof of ulterior motives is scarce, but the evidence does suggest that reports of panic have been overblown. So, yeah, that makes sense, okay? So it's not clear the newspapers were out to get radio, but it is true that the report was completely overblown. There weren't 1 million people panicked because not even 1 million people listened, for example. This looks good. I think B is going to be our answer. Almost certain. Let's just check C and D. Proof of ulterior motives is scarce, yet, so similar transition contrasting like B, but the two professors maintain the newspaper industry purposely misreported the story. No, that's, again, the idea of the paragraph is that the whole thing was exaggerated. It's not about the newspapers out to get the radio. D, proof of ulterior motives is scarce, making it difficult to determine what happened. Well, no, making it difficult to determine what happened, that's not really the idea of the third paragraph. The third paragraph is, again, that the whole thing, the whole panic was overblown. That's the correct idea. B is the correct answer for number 8.